Now, one of the questions that sometimes comes up is why do I do most of my activations on HF for SOTA? The reason is because where I live, down in the southern part of the UK, 2 meters is a bit dead. There's not many people using it. And I've had some really nice pile-ups in the past when I head up north to the South Pennines and the Lake District. There's quite a loyal following of chasers up there. Unfortunately, like I said, I quite often struggle to qualify a summit on 2 meters down here in the south. But we're going to give it a go today. I've come to, I'm in Wales. I've come to Golf Whiskey Sierra Whiskey 003. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. It's the Welsh summit. And it's the third highest summit in the region. It's about 800 meters or so, just over 800 meters above sea level. So I've got 2 meters with me. I have got an HF option with me if 2 meters fails, but I'm hoping not to need it today. So I'm about halfway there. I've got the you might just be able to see the track heading up the mountain behind me there. So I'm going to get my bag, get up the mountain, and let's see if we can activate on 2 meters today. Right, so I'm at the summit. It's pretty windy up here. I've got my 7 meter spider beam mast here. It's not fully extended. It's only about maybe 3 meters tall. On top of it, I've got the Hawkins 5/8 antenna up there, and a bit of Messi and Poloni. I think it's Hyperflex 7 coming down there, and it's guide 3 ways. You might just be able to see the guy ropes coming off the bottom of the mast there. And I've not set up the radio yet, but this is my little operating position, and in my bag there I've got the ICOM 705. So we're on the ICOM 705 today. Mike Whiskey 0 Golf Quebec Charlie Portable from the SOTA Summit. Golf Whiskey Sierra Whiskey 003 calling CQ SOTA. CQ Summit's on the air. Standing by for any calls.
Mike Whiskey 7 Lima Sierra Whiskey.
Mike Whiskey 7 Lima, was that Whiskey Sierra or Sierra Whiskey? Yeah. Shall we go up to 145 525 over?
QSL 525.
Here's the frequency in use, please. Mike Whiskey 0 Golf Quebec Charlie Portable.
Mike Whiskey 7 Lima Sierra Whiskey. Is this frequency clear?
Nothing heard my end from Mike Whiskey 0 Golf Quebec Charlie Portable. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. Name this way is James Juliet Alpha Mike X Sierra, and I'll give you a signal report on the next over. I didn't look at the S meter. Back to you from MW0 GQC Portable.
From Mike Whiskey 7 Lima Sierra Whiskey. James, my boss has given me an hour and a half off to come up to the local mountain just to work you today. I'm on just below Mynydd Eglwys Sillen, above Pontypridd. You are a 5 and 9 with me from Mike Whiskey 7 Lima Sierra Whiskey Mobile.
Okay, Mike Whiskey 7 Lima Sierra Whiskey, and I think you said you were mobile. Thank you very much for the 5.9. Also 5.9, good strong 5.9, probably hitting about maybe 5 dB over the 5.9, so doing quite nicely. They're running a ICOM 705 at 10 watts, and it is blowing an absolute hoolie up here. Go ahead.
From Mike Whiskey 7 Lima Sierra Whiskey. Running a Yaesu FT2980 10 watts into 5/8 antenna on the roof on a local mountainside, just to work you today, James. Thank you for a new summit.
No problem. Well, thank you for making the effort, especially. Really appreciate that. I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. Bit of an experiment, this one. I don't normally run 2 meters from the summits down here in the south. They tend to be a bit 2 meters tends to be a bit quiet down here, so I normally only run 2 meters up further north in the Pennines. So we'll give it a go today and see what happens. Over.
Yeah, that's brilliant, James. Thanks very much. What time have you got me in the log?
I've got 11:03. 11:03 is the time I've logged you at.
That's brilliant, James. I'll let you call into other people, and I'll see if I can raise a few people on our local net as well.
All right, that's brilliant. Thanks a lot, my friend. Thanks for the contact. 7-3.
Lady first.
QRZ.
Golf Whiskey 7, Mike Golf.
Golf Whiskey 7, Mike Golf. Good, strong signal there. I'll give you a report on the next over. Go ahead.
GW7 MMG. Good morning, James. You're 5 and 9 plus, but the wind is 5 and 7. Back to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to shelter the mic as much as I can, but it's blowing an absolute gale up here. Also 5.9 plus for you. You're probably about maybe 10 dB over the 5.9. Okay, final call. This is Mike Whiskey 0, Golf Quebec Charlie Portable. Mike Whiskey 0, Golf Quebec Charlie Portable on the SOTA Summit, Golf Whiskey Sierra Whiskey 003, calling CQ. Final call, then going to QSY down to HF bands from Mike Whiskey 0, Golf Quebec Charlie Portable, calling CQ SOTA. CQ Summit's on the air, standing by for any calls. So unfortunately, I think what we're seeing here is the reason why I don't tend to use 2 meters in the southern regions too much. 2 contacts so far. I think I'm going to have to pull out the HF gear. Okay, so I've packed up and come into the shelter out of the wind, and I'm having one of those days. Only 2 contacts on 2 meters FM. I had hoped for 4. I knew it would be a little bit quiet, but I had hoped for a couple more. Only made 2 contacts on 15 meters as well, which was a bit of a surprise. So it doesn't matter, I've made the 4 contacts required, and I packed up, come into the shelter out of the wind to eat my lunch, and then I've realised that I haven't put my lunch in my bag. I left my lunch back in the car, so turning into one of those days, so it's going to be a long hungry walk back to the car. Oh well, c'est la vie.